This principal is making roughly $573 each and every month in profit on FC. And this one over $300 each and every month. And then this one is over $200 each and every month. And the thing is with these 3 different principals is that it's 1 page only. Can you imagine $500 plus from a 1-page principal? If you knew that you could make that type of money from 1-page principal that isn't going to take you very long to create, how many would you actually make? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to make a 1-page principal just like this in order to sell on Etsy. Let's jump in now. So the principal we're going to be making today is a teacher favorite things survey. We are in back to school season at the moment, so this is more of a seasonal product. But the thing is once you've made it, you can have it up in your store and it will just continue to sell year round. It will probably actually sell throughout the year, but it will really ramp up in those June, July, August, September months especially. So to analyze this particular digital product idea, I'm using a tool called Everbee. I am a tools girl, if any of you know, and I'm always testing out the different tools that are out there. And this one just gives me a really great insight as to the monetary value of each and every product that I am researching. So I've typed in teacher favorite things survey over on Etsy in that search bar. I am using an incognito browser. That's just so that Etsy doesn't give me products that it thinks are relevant to what I previously searched for. So using an incognito browser just kind of allows you to be on the Etsy platform and do your research from a blank slate. So I've typed this in, like I said, and there are some certain things that I like to look for when I am validating a niche. I like to first look at the number of results that are being shown in Etsy. Here, there are only 652. So as you can imagine, digital products, everyone is jumping into it. It's a highly competitive overall niche. There are probably hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of digital products that are being uploaded and sold on Etsy each and every month. So if I can find a digital product idea, printable idea that is in the low hundreds or the low thousands, anything that is quite a small number, really is a great thing, and it could be a potential unsaturated niche. So with this one, we are seeing only 652 results, which is amazing. Now, what I also like to look at is that first page of Etsy, just to see if there are any other sales signals. So things such as bestseller that we're seeing here. We see popular now. We are seeing popular now here, popular now there, popular now. So many popular nows. I am seeing bestsellers all over the place. So all of those signals that are letting us know that this is definitely a popular product at the moment, but there are also those bestsellers that are being sold on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So this is definitely a hot niche, but the beauty of this niche is that there are so few results being shown. There are so few people who have created products within this niche, which means that it makes it easier for us to create a similar product targeting this particular audience and be able to more easily make sales. So to further validate this niche, I am using the Everbee Chrome app. I have installed this app on my browser right now. I've done my research and then I click to the side on the left side over here, and then that Everbee options will come up. I will then click on Product Analytics. And then what it's going to do is it's going to analyze all those products on that first page and beyond, as many pages as I would like to. I just kind of am mostly interested in the first page of products because that's where we all want to be. And I think those are the products that are most targeting, that Etsy feels are best targeted and best suited to this particular product idea. So then what I will do is I will then sort by monthly revenue. And here we can see this particular product is making over $500. Then we've got another one here that's over 300, 200, 182. So definitely there is money being made in this niche. And the thing about it is that it's just 1 page. So the return on your time investment is really high. And that's a really great thing. So if we look at a couple of these listings now, we can see, so this is a bestseller. It is in 20 plus baskets. So this is another in big, bold red writing. It's saying it's in 20 plus baskets. This is another signal that this is a hot niche, a hot seller. People are actively searching for these products. And as you can see, it is just a very simple kind of checklist, a list of different items, different favourite things that a teacher would like, and it just helps the child, the student, to get to know their teacher and their favourite things. So this is really cute, really colourful, but it's just a set of checkboxes and lines and very simple language. There are 17 reviews for this item, so sales definitely being made. And the review section is a great place to get some additional ideas, feedback, see what people like and what they don't like. So this particular product, it is a bestseller. It's in 20 plus baskets. If we click the Everbee analysis button here, we can see that it is making over $200 each and every month. Like I said, this is the time of year when things like this sell really well. So maybe come November, sales will go down a bit. But again, once you've got this product up, it will just sell each and every period of time through that year. So if you can see, this is really cute design. We've got all about my teacher. Again, it's just very simple, this or that questions, yes or no questions, and just very simple language. And it's not going to be hard for us to design that. So with that being said, let's jump over to Canva now and create something like this. So here we are over in Etsy. We're going to click custom size. We are going to change that to inches, and then we are going to do 8.5 by 11. That's just the standard American sizing that I generally use. So it's opened up a screen within Canva, and we can start designing now. So if you saw if we're using the previous products as reference, it was quite colourful, but still quite simple and minimalist. So that's the kind of theming we are going to adopt when we are creating ours. So I'm going to start by pressing T for text, and then I'm going to type a few of my teachers and then I'm going to cut because it was called teachers' favorite things. So I want to make sure that we've got that in the title of our product. I'm just going to center that. Okay. Now I think we will have several different boxes that we will contain different pockets of information and questions that the student will ask the teacher. So first we might put the teacher's name. So we'll put name, and then we'll copy and paste that, and then birthday, and then we will put a line after that. So we'll click L for line, bring that up there, and make that line a bit smaller. So we will go to line style, and we will reduce the line weight to 1. And then we're going to copy that line and paste it. And then we might just want to extend it a bit. Okay. Okay. So we've got the name, the birthday. Next up, we might want to ask those favorite things questions. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it again. And then I'll say a few of my favorite things. So I'm based in the UK, so we actually spell favorite differently. That's how we'd spell it in the UK. But I'm just going to go with the American spelling at this time. So I might want to reduce that to 20 because we've got quite a bit of information we want to put on here. Going to click T for text. Going to just bring that over to the side. Let's zoom in a little bit. And then I'm just going to extend this and bring it to the center. Okay, and then I'm going to justify it to the left. So a few of my favorite things. So it could be favorite food, favorite color, favorite season, favorite candy, favorite flower, favorite movie, favorite song, favorite series. Would that be series? I don't know if you refer to it as a series. Favorite show. Maybe favorite TV show. What else? Favorite book. So we're just noting down all those really obvious favorites that you might ask someone. So we've got food, color, season, candy, flower, movie, song, TV show, book, and maybe lastly, favorite hobby, and maybe favorite sports team. So we've got that there, and we'll just add, now we're going to add some more lines. So I'm just going to click L for line. We're going to reduce that line weight. And then we'll just extend that line across. In actual fact, what we could do is we could, how many of there are these? There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So let's make it 12, and then I can do 2 columns. Maybe favorite restaurant. And then what I'll do is I'll copy this, paste it, place it there, and then I'm going to, this one, remove 6 of them, so 3, 6. And then for this one, I'll remove the 6 at the top. Okay, and now we can put our lines. So I'm going to click L for line, reduce the line weight, and then just arrange these lines. So just copying and pasting. And I think I'd want them all to be around the same end at the same place. So I'm just copying and pasting. Just making sure that they are all in alignment. What I will probably do is lock this in place. So I'm going to click that and then lock this in place as well. Click that to lock it. And then I'm going to highlight these, go to position, and just tidy them up, just so that they are the same equidistance. And then I will just make a couple more amendments. And now I'm going to highlight these again. I'm going to copy them and paste, and then just bring it over to this side, and then just line it up. And then just extend these so that they all finish at the same place. Make this one shorter. Oops. Okay, so we've got those. And what I might do now is I might group that all together. And now I'm going to unlock this, just so that we can move it around if we need to. And then I'm going to group these all together. So I'm going to highlight them all, and then it will allow us to group. And it just means that I can move them all around at the same time. So now I will just bring these all in alignment. So at the moment, we're just doing the kind of bare bones of the design, and then we will go back in and pretty it up. So next we'll do this and that. So we'll click T for text, and we'll do this or that. Probably put it to this side. And now I'm going to click T for text again. And maybe we might start with coffee. And then we just need to have a little checkbox. We'll make the interior white. And then it needs a border, so we'll go to border and we'll make the weight 1. And then I'm going to copy this, I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to type all. And then I'm going to copy that box just to make sure it's all the same size. Copy, and then I'm going to copy that. Coffee or tea. So I'm going to space these out a little bit more. Sometimes if you highlight them all and go to position and tidy up, it will tidy that all up for us. Yeah. Just make it a bit better. Okay. Now I'm going to copy all of those and paste. The next thing could be pen or pencil. So we want that to line up with the end of this word. Okay. Copy and paste. Next one could be books. Or movies. And then we'll paste again. The next one could be sweet. Or salty. And then we'll do one more. And it could be going out or staying home. Going out. Okay, so those are all in alignment with each other. So we've got our this and that. I'm going to make that a bit bigger. And then we might do a classroom wish list. And that's for the teacher to fill out. And we just click L for line, make that line thinner. Copy and paste again, and paste again, and then we'll tidy these lines up after. So we'll highlight all of those, go to position, go to tidy up, and that will make them all in the right alignment. Okay. I am going to group them as well so that I can move them around all together. And then I'm going to group these as well so that it's just easier to move around. And then we might want to then click T for text, and it might, at the bottom, we might have a more about me section. Copy that again. So it might be shirt size. This would be in case, I guess, a parent wanted to buy the teacher a gift, they would have that information. So shirt size, and then I copy and paste that. Maybe allergies, just so parents don't get something that the teacher can't actually use. Dislikes, just so that they're not getting something that the teacher completely hates. And then maybe we just say anything else. Share. And then I'm going to just highlight those, tidy them up again. I might actually make the gap a bit bigger. Okay. And then again, we will click L for line. Hopefully you're following along, but this template, if you aren't following along but you just want immediate access to this template, then you can click the link in the description to purchase PLR rights to this particular template. Okay, so we've done the bare bones of this particular design. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change out the fonts, make it really cute and really colourful too. Okay, so I want some of this to be kind of a scripty font, and then another section of it to be quite fun and playful. So I'm going to just, there's a particular font that I like the look of. I'm going to make it bigger. Make sure it's positioned in the center. And then I might make this all capitals. And then that I'd like it to be a calligraphy type font. Okay. So for the titles, I want that calligraphy font. And then for the other parts, I'd like it to be neater. So a lot of clicking here now. Okay. All right, so now what I would do is just change the colors of these. So just to make it a really nice colorful type design. Okay, so we could give these titles some color. Just resize some of this. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is to put just a really nice border in the back. So I am just going to, I've made that shape, just going to extend it to cover everything. Going to make it white and position it to the back. And then I'm going to find like a rainbow type background. So something like that could be nice. Just set image as background, that's really nice. Or we could choose something else that would want something a bit more bold, I think. That's really nice. Could be glittery. Or it could be like a school background. Yeah, you could just play around with what to put in the back there. I think this one's quite cool actually. And then I might want to just put a border on that. Just a small one. Just so it really makes it pop. And then I might put an outline, black outline on this, which is nice, and then just make the letter spacing just a bit more. Lastly, I might just want to make some of these slightly bigger so that they are more visible. And then one more line underneath here. So now, as you can see, we have now created our teacher's favorite things. This is that one-page printable. It hasn't taken more than about half an hour or so. And that's with me like directing you. If you were just doing it of your own accord, it'll probably be a quicker process. And like I said, if you don't want to create this yourself, or you just want a template to then make your changes to and just give you that head start, then click the link in the description. I am running a really amazing offer on this particular template, which will come with PLR rights. You can use it yourself and make the amendments and have it ready made for you. In the meantime, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And until next